It's an East End rivalry renewed on the gridiron with playoff implications at stake. Welcome to Sportswire. I'm Will Catterley. 497 days. That's the last time Highland Springs and Varina met up on the gridiron. And in that one, Varina ended Highland Springs' four-state championship run, beating the Springers and eventually winning regionals themselves. The Springers hadn't forgotten about that. And, payback is a dish best served cold.
And to the winner goes the spoils. At Varina High School, the winner gets into the playoffs, the loser stays home. At least that's the way it looked going into Friday night. First quarter, defenses ruled the day, really, for the majority of this game. Sack on Bobby Dunn. Highland Springs' defense has been elite all year. So is Varina's, really. Nothing happened in the first quarter. Still no score. Not going to last scoreless for long. Juwan Dent turns it up and finds his receiver, Quanye Vini. Good for the first down, and it would lead to this all the way inside the 1 yard line. Dent going to call his own number, runs to the left in the end zone, touchdown, Springers. And the Highland Springs Springers strike first. Extra point would be good. They'd have a 7-0 lead, 11:35 to go in the second quarter. Still in the second, back comes Highland Springs on offense. Big stop, number 52. Jalen spears that pass down. But in a game like this, turnovers and penalties usually cost the losing side, and this would be no different. Kelvin Gilliam recovering the fumble on the option pitch. Varina's defense, to their credit, would hold, but Alszewski would be good for this field goal to give Highland Springs a 2-score advantage, up 10-0 late in the second. Bobby Dunn trying to get Varina back in it. Highland Springs says no, sir. Peyton Action Jackson with the sack. Later, Varina says, we'll see your sack and we'll raise you one. This time it's Jalen Spears again in on that sack. He had a heck of a night defensively. Meanwhile, Springers trying to make it a 3-score advantage. Jamari Jones comes in at quarterback, does not make it on the 4th down try. Varina's defense stiffens. They stand their ground. And then the Blue Devils finally get something going through the air. It's Dunn. He hits Carlos Thompson for a first down. Then, Dunn. Big play here to Jalen Walker. Open in space, keeps his balance. You'll see more Jalen Walker. Touchdown, Blue Devils. But wait, did you see what I saw? Yeah, a flag right at the 10-yard line. Varina would be penalized for holding, so it'd still be a big play, but it wouldn't be a touchdown. What does that mean? It means the Springers had another chance to stop Varina, and they would. On 4th down, Blue Devils come up empty. It would be 10-0 going to the 4th quarter. Springers looking to widen their advantage. Dent throwing, firing, finding the wrong jersey. Quincy Jefferson, a big-time interception. Jefferson with blockers in front. Returns it deep into Highland Springs territory. Varina seizing momentum, and that really did start to shift the way this game was going. Dunn firing, connecting. Isaiah Kidd, he's not kidding around. Good for a first down. It would lead to this. Jalen Walker into the end zone, touchdown from 6 yards out. We got ourselves a ball game, for folks. There's plenty of time left. 10-7, 5:24 to go in the game. Highland Springs, though, all year long when they needed him the most. I can't even find him. There he is. They go to this guy, Jordan Jackson. An unbelievable 62-yard touchdown run. And Highland Springs, just like that looked like ball game. 17-7, last chance for Varina. It looks like Bobby Dunn rolling out, firing, finding. Guess who? Jalen Walker. Watch this play by Walker. Unbelievable balance. He's going to take it to the house. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. But for the second time in the game, a touchdown was negated by a penalty. This time a block in the back. 2 touchdowns off the board because of the yellow hankies. Done. Trying to say they're not done. Blue Devils still with the football. That's good for a first down. Let's go back to a Sportswire flashback, shall we? Last time these two teams played, remember Jamari Jones threw 4 interceptions, and number 4 got all of them. And Varina went on to beat Highland Springs, stop their championship streak. Let's flash back to the present. This time, done looking. This time, Jamari Jones playing defensive back. And wow, the irony. Jones gets the interception to seal the game. So, year ago, throwing the interceptions that cost Highland Springs, this time he gets payback. And Jones in the Springers will go to the playoffs. They win it. 17-7 the final.
In so many ways, it's not enough airtime right now to even talk about that experience for him and how he played and things that happened last year. But it's fitting. It is what it is, right? You throw 6, you get 1 to seal the game. I'll take that any day of the week.
Meanwhile, in the West End, Hermitage had a chance to make the playoffs as well, as long as they could defeat J.R. Tucker. The Panthers looking for a perfect 6-0 regular season, which is more wins than they had in the last 2 seasons combined.
And this basically is a win and you're in scenario for Hermitage taking on Tucker. This guy's just stop it. Just stop. Nigel James, what a year he's having. I'll talk to you more about his stats for the season. You're going to be blown away. That's a long touchdown run, and we've seen that play every game. 6-0, Hermitage, extra point would be no good. And then here comes Nigel James again. Finally, after about a 20-yard gain, he gets stopped. Why not give him the ball again? It's Nigel James. 9 carries in this match, 151 yards, 4 touchdowns, including this one right here, to give Highland Springs a double-digit advantage. He's also going to run one in for a 2-point conversion. But get this, on the season, okay? 105 carries, 1,170 yards, 15 touchdowns through 6 games. Let's do the math. That's 195 yards per game. That's 11 yards per carry. By the way, Hermitage's defense has been fantastic all season as well. Amir Muhammad, great open field tackle right there. Panthers, second quarter, more defense. Number 2, he knows how to tackle to Carlos Alexander, and Tucker lost something, and that'd be the football. Hermitage found something, and yep, that'd be the football. Would lead to this. Instead of handing the ball off, this time they're going to roll out. Jalen Burton connects with Alhaji Kamara for the touchdown pass. The Panthers on the prowl, up 20-0, 8:27 to go. Second quarter, more defense for the Big Herm this time. Number 6 getting in on the sack, Josiah Robinson. And then just let this guy eat. NJ, Nigel, James, touchdown, Hermitage. Whoever gets this guy a scholarship is going to get a heck of a football player. Panthers up big. At this point, 27-0. We're still in the second quarter. Later, more problems for Tucker on the special teams side. The snap goes way over the head of the punter. That's going to set up the Panthers deep in Tucker territory. And Hermitage going to take full advantage. The run into the end zone. Guess who? Nigel James. Yeah, 4 rushing touchdowns on the evening. Panthers not done either. Dueling quarterbacks now. Number 10 comes in. Brock Schaefer. He connects. Finds his wide receiver. That's good for a first down inside the 10-yard line. And they would not score, but they would get the stop on defense. Tucker, I should say, back on offense again. They had a couple of moments that were looking good on the drive, but that drive would stall, come to an end with an interception, and then lead to this. Nigel James not the only great back that they have. Coney has had a nice season as well. Jeremiah Coney with the run there, and then in the fourth quarter, the pass firing, finding a receiver. That's good for the touchdown. All Hermitage in this one. They advance to the playoffs. 41-0 is your final.
We have more gridiron action to get to later in the show, but when we come back, volleyball and field hockey regional playoffs are rounding into form. How Deep Run look to remain unbeaten on the volleyball court. That's straight ahead.
Morning, Gary. We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you?
You know you do.
Yeah, but I don't know where to start. That's why we're here. We're free, handsome,
I think we're breathtaking.
and here to guide you through every step of the way, starting with attendance. Gary, financial aid forms. Biology homework, G. this. Is that Bran? Colleges love extracurricular activities.
Chess really isn't my thing.
I got this. Doesn't matter. Go ahead. Picking a college, man. You and us. Go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos.
Fire and ice.
Those don't really go together.
Go to getschool.com for more info.
Welcome back to SportsWire. These two have been rivals on the volleyball court for a long time, playing for state championships and more. It's Deep Run. It's Glen Allen. Deep Run undefeated. Haven't had many problems against anyone. Glen Allen, they're going to change that. The Jags came in to the Wildcats gymnasium ready to play. Check it out. Nice dig to vanquish the kill attempt by Deep Run. And then number 5, Sam Kinter. He had himself a ball game. He's going to take care of business. He gets the kill. Back comes Deep Run right in your living room. Setting it up, knocking it down. There's a reason why the Cats are undefeated on the year. There's also a reason to think that Glen Allen's really rounding into form. There he is again, man of the hour, Sam Kinter. Still first set highlights. There's a lot to like if you're a Glen Allen fan early in this match. Later, number 11 getting in on the action, Wyatt Hampton. He gets the kill. Guess what? Glen Allen blitzkriegs Deep Run 25-11. They win the opening set. Second set. Glen Allen trying to double up on the momentum. The kill shot, yes. Wyatt Hampton again. It's the Hampton and Kinter show. Deep Run trying to come back. An amazing dig on a fantastic serve. It would lead to this. Boop. Knocking it down. Hit them where they ain't. That works. Another kill for Kinter. More from Glen Allen. Still second set now. Remember, first 1 to 3 sets wins. First one who wins 3 sets wins the match. Wildcats looking to come back. Woo! Nobody's going to get that. Yes, they did, though. And then the Jags, nothing stopping them at this point. Trevor Foy, oh boy! Glen Allen with a big-time lead. Deep Run trying to come back. That is an ace. Well placed and well played, Tyler Gray and company. But Jaguars in a back and forth second set. Much closer than 25-11. Deep Run on the comeback trail. It's Gray again. Then Glen Allen on the serve. Excellent pass. Nice finish. Is it a tip? No. Glen Allen gets the win. Yeah, we go extra time. 26-24. They're up 2 sets to none. But champions know how to respond, and that's exactly what the Wildcats did. The defending state champs were on the ropes, even here in this third set. Glen Allen was still playing fantastic volleyball, tied at 15. Number 6 says, we got the lead, Trevor Foy. So late in the third set, Jags have the lead. They can beat the defending state champs in straight sets. Yeah, I'm not kidding. Deep Run having none of it, though. Ian Wagenhauser with the kill. Then Wagenhauser on the serve. Wagenhauser, look at the bench. They're fired up. They know they're coming back. Deep Run finding their mojo at the very last possible time. That shot gonna work. Wildcats come all the way back. 28-26 to stay alive, just to set up a fourth set. Wildcats in the fourth set. Starting to feel their oats a little bit. Glen Allen still playing tough. Long rally here, but finally number 12 going to take care of business. Ian Wagenhauser. Solid night for him. More from the fourth. Oh my! Slamma-jamma this time. Makari Sekahilo. I can't get the name right. I apologize for that. But then, the bottom line, Wildcats playing really well in the fourth set. They have the lead. Jags on the serve. Setting it up. Can't knock it down. Glen Allen going to come back. Guess who, number 5? No, it goes into the net, and the Wildcats force a fifth set, 25-19. In the fifth set, first 1 to 15 to win by 2 wins it. That is huge for an ace. Deep Run had the lead early, and they would never lose control. The game, set, match, kill. Alejandro Campos and company, and the Wildcats stay unbeaten in a thrilling come-from-behind win. They win it 3-2. To field hockey we go now. Freeman taking on Glen Allen, two teams that probably going to make some noise when it comes to regional play starting next week. First quarter action. Yeah, they moved field hockey from 2 halves to 4 quarters. Glen Allen on the move. Nice kick save and a beauty by the Freeman keeper. Glen Allen would keep the pressure on. However, that shot goes wide. No harm, no foul for the Freeman Mavericks. But as I said, they were in the zone in the first quarter all quarter long. That shot just goes wide, but the pressure would pay dividends, and it would right here. She shoots, she scores! Number 20 on the goal, putting the biscuit in the basket. It's Kendall Von Herbuli. So, 1-0 Glen Allen, 4:55 to go, still in the first. More Glen Allen just moments later. Check it out, she fires, doesn't find the net. Great job by Freeman's keeper. That could have been dangerous. More Glen Allen, though, still in the first. The pass inside. Keeper caught in between. She shoots, she scores. Number 8 doing the damage that time. And that's Anna Rakes, and she does rake. It's 2-0. Just a few minutes remaining before the end of the quarter. Every corner sometimes is a goal. Number 7 makes sure that it is. She shoots, she scores. Lana Thatch. She finds the back of the net, and Glen Allen dominating up 3-0. But Freeman would come back. Check out the breakaway second quarter action. She shoots, she scores. Number 13 doing the damage on that one as Freeman gets back into it. That was Aaron McCaffrey on the goal. However, Glen Allen looking to respond. Almost a breakaway here. Nice move by number 7. She's going to shoot it and just goes wide. So the quarter goes Freeman's way. 3-1. They cut the advantage, just down by 2. Looking for more. In the third, kicked away. Allie Gregory, the keeper for Glen Allen. She's a good one. Kicks that one away again. You haven't heard the last of her. Glen Allen on a breakaway, and this is just picture perfect. But the keeper for Freeman, she makes a great stop as well. Solid in net all evening long. But this is a long highlight, but I want to show all of it because it really shows in field hockey how a keeper can turn defense into offense. Watch Gregory, not 1 save, not 2 saves. Freeman's going to have another shot at it, but 3 saves. She gets it out of the way, and then the kick came right out to her player, and that leads to this, a breakaway. Glen Allen firing the ball down the field. Defender can't corral it. Now it's a 3-on-1 break, and she finds it back in the net. She shoots, she scores. Number 13 on the finish, Samantha Romano, and that is how great goalkeeping can turn into offensive opportunities. 4-1 at that point. More Gregory making big saves. She makes one there. Freeman was attacking hard in the final minutes of this one, trying to make up that advantage, but Gregory stood tall, and Glen Allen gets the win. 4-1, they win their regular season finale.
It's back to the gridiron when we come back. Coach Chad Hornick, retiring from Deep Run, looks to go out on a winning note. That and more straight ahead.
So, same time next week?
Well, of course. Put away a few bucks, feel like $1 million. For free tips to help you save, go to Feed the Pig.
Welcome back to SportsWire. Well, he's the most tenured head coach ever at Deep Run history. He's also the winningest head coach in Deep Run history with a record of 31-19 going into the season finale against Mills Godwin. Head coach Chad Hornick announced last week that he will be retiring. He's done a fantastic job with Deep Run, going a perfect 10-0 last season, and coupling that with his tremendous work rebuilding the program down at Thomas Jefferson. Head coach Chad Hornick will surely be missed by us as well as the Deep Run community.
But first, before the game, Deep Run, their motto for this season was all in for 10. They weren't kidding, in honoring their fallen teammate from a year ago, Gabe Henderson. Coach and Gabe's mom, they retire the jersey and they frame it and give it to Gabe's mother. A powerful moment right there for a team that's gone through a lot. And they're trying to go ahead and finish this season on a strong note, that's for sure. First quarter highlights, though. Godwin, Johnny on the spot. They get the fumble recovery, and the Eagles were in business. But the Deep Run defense was tough all evening long. Watch the pass out in the flat. Looks like a good play, but defense rallies to the football well. Garrett Keeney and company in on that tackle, and then this is a huge play. 57 yards to pay dirt. Bo Kite connects with Miles Ellis, and he can run for Miles. Touchdown. Deep Run Wildcats. They went for two and made it. They're up 8-0 with 8:16 to go. More defense. Somebody's got to block this guy. They do not. It's Alva Rose, and every Alva Rose has its thorn. He was a thorn in Godwin's offense all evening long. Bo Kite, always been a tough quarterback to bring down, hasn't he, throughout his high school career? Going to enjoy watching him play at the next level at Army. Same drive. This time, handing the ball off. It's Miles Ellis again. Solid night for Ellis. That run's good for a first down, and it would lead to this. Bo Kite, easy squeezy, lemon peasy. Touchdown, Deep Run. Wildcats up 2 scores now. More defense for Deep Run. Number 88 rallying to the football. Jacob Jarvis, a senior. Not going to go down on his final game without a good outing. And then Bo Kite, look at the spiral on that pass. Almost drops the football. He's like, look what I got. Ronique Capers solves that caper and pulls down the football, and then takes about 5 minutes to bring him down inside the 10-yard line of Mills Godwin. Lead to this. The least exciting highlight you can ever show in high school football. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, but it's exciting for the guy who gets it. Alva Rose scores 20-0 Wildcats. Later, Godwin had their moments. Oh, my! Very underrated defense. I think their defense has played really well all year long. Eli Lanive with the stop right there. And, yeah, coach is like, come on, we got to finish here. And then he says, block the punt. They do. What a block by number 6, Bo Kite, of all people. And it's Corey Crump who picks it up and does the rest of the damage. And he makes it up on the fly, this dance. I don't know. I don't think that was rehearsed. 28-0 Wildcats. 10-17 to go. And then they kept to the ground game. Number 2, Corey Crump, who had that fantastic dance earlier. The Deep Run playing well. Godwin's defense always playing tough, though, to the final whistle. Got to give him credit. Number 6, Colton Travis. Great job reading the slant route and getting the interception. Later, Deep Run defense, though, they're going to get payback. This pass is fired deep downfield, but it is intercepted. This time, number 13, Ronique Capers again. And Capers once again, he's like, the guy just doesn't go down naturally. So finally, 3 Godwin Eagles take him down. The Deep Run, an emotional night for Chad Hornick, saying goodbye to his players, and they go out on a winning note. Deep Run 28, Godwin 0. Thoughts from Coach Hornick on leaving after the game.
This is tough. It's tough. I'm just proud we left this place a lot better than we found it, and just super proud of my coaching staff and players for hanging in every year and coming back and getting better and better and working harder and harder. And it's just great to do all that.
Nice to see him go out with a win. Glen Allen also goes out with a win, 34-13. They finished their season 4-2, a win over Henrico. So let's look at the bragging rights, football standings, just Henrico County. That's not a misprint. Both Highland Springs, Hermitage deadlocked at number 1, 6-0. Varina, Glen Allen, Deep Run round out the top 5. But what gets interesting is the tiebreaker for the playoff scenarios. Only the top 4 go in. Highland Springs wins the tiebreaker. Hermitage will end up with the second seed playing Manchester. Highland Springs will match up with Prince George in the playoffs. Get this. Was it a coin flip for the tiebreaker? No. They went with the Virginia Lottery Pick 3. One team got the odd number for the final Pick 3 number. One got the even. And it's fair. Highland Springs won the lottery. Literally. It's fair, but it's hilarious. Either way, Highland Springs and Hermitage will make the postseason. We'll have highlights next week. Also next week, we're going to have the volleyball regional playoffs as well. Highlights from that, most likely next week. Freeman and Glen Allen. What a tremendous match this was. Early on, getting the kill, number 13, Kyler Oliver. You'll hear more from her. Oliver, her mom had problems with her car battery, but she had no problems, did Oliver, with the kill right there later. More Glen Allen, looking really good. They get the point, still first set action. Right in your living room, and I got to be honest, that hit me and it hurt. Nice ace, though, by the Freeman Mavericks. Back comes Glen Allen, though, returning aces. Jags looking good. That was number 6, Hannah Wright. Was not doing much wrong. Mavs come right back, though. They get the point. This first set went the distance and then some. Yeah, 27-26 at this point. Emily Zacharias on the serve. Glen Allen can win the opening set with a point. And guess who? Car may not be working, but the kill is number 13. Kyler Oliver, and Glen Allen wins 28-26. Let's go to the second set. This was a long volleyball match, folks. Number 5 was fantastic, however. Hannah Dubkak, anytime that Glen Allen needed a rally, when Hannah was serving, they were getting points. Jags played well around her as well. Mavs trying to come back. Great stop block by Emily Zacharias at the front of the net. Point, Jags. More Jags. Hannah wasn't the only one that could serve. Grace Tharpet did a great job as well. 24-20 at this point. Trying to go up 2-0, and they do. That's not going to get past the block. Attempt 25-20. Glen Allen's up 2-0. Wait a minute. Will, remember earlier in Sportswire when the Glen Allen guys were up 2-0 against Deep Run? Yes, they were. Did they win? No, they didn't. Deep Run came back and won. Glen Allen ladies want to make sure that doesn't happen to them against Freeman. Number 8, Emily Zacharias with a point in the third set. Freeman is an excellent team, however, they're going to find their way back, right? One would think. Great long volley here, and then that shot just goes in. Point, Douglas Freeman. So they're getting back into the momentum of the match. And they're going to need it because they're facing elimination. That shot is good and killed. Number 2 in on the play. And Caroline McDevitt all over that one. Mavs trying to continue the work. Jags looking for answers. No, the stop at the front of the net. It's number 21, Paige Beal. And guess what? Freeman's back in it. 25-19. They win the third set. We go to the fourth. And in the fourth, it looked like for a while that Glen Allen was going to take control. They get the ace right there. And then once again, number 11 going to do it as well. And again, it's Grace Tharp. I said she had a terrific match. She did. But hit them where they ain't. Great dig. Great get. Great get by Glen Allen there, but not going to get to that one. Point, Douglas Freeman. Then number 6 on the serve. Not going to get to that one. It is an ace by Lee Glass. And the glass is half full at this point. 25-21. We're going to the 5th and final set. That's when this young lady took over. Hannah Dubkak with the ace. Up early, then Dubkak again. Another ace! Glen Allen can feel it now. Is Freeman going away? Heck no. Mavs got some more play in them. That's going to work. That dog will hunt. Caroline McDevitt, once again, solid night for her. But the Lady Jags don't want to go the way of the guys' squad against Deep Run. They want to win in 5. And that shot just finds The inside of the boundary, and the Jags avert the comeback loss and win it 3-2.
What a finish to the regular season for both of those teams, and both will make it to regionals and have a chance to make a serious playoff push. Well, some kudos and congratulations go out to both Deep Run and Highland Springs golf teams. They finished the season undefeated and will appear in regional play coming up at the Hollows. And Deep Run's cheerleading team, their competitive cheerleading team, not only won their first meet, but then went on to regionals to finish in first place there. They move on to states. Well, we'll have more high school action next week, but for now, if you have questions or comments about the show, just send me an email to this address at sportswire@henrico.k12.va.us. And remember, you can always follow us on Twitter. I can't wait to see ya next time on Sportswire.